So welcome all of you to a brand new video of our channel, where in today's video, we are going to talk about Marvel Studios' latest movie, Fantastic Four. The full name of this movie is The Fantastic Four First Steps, which has been released in India yesterday, i.e. on 25th July. And if we talk about the speciality of this movie, then this Fantastic Four movie is directly connected to the Avengers sequel coming next year. Along with this, the main highlights of this movie are its villains, which are Silver Surfer and Galactus. And not only this, but if we talk about the mid-credit scene of this movie, then that scene is also full of a big surprise. So that you do not miss anything, you must watch this video till the end, because in today's video, I am going to explain the entire story of the Fantastic Four movie to all of you so that all of you can enjoy knowing the story of this entire movie while sitting at home. So friends, on this note, please quickly like the video and write Fantastic Four in the comments so that we can know that you too are excited about the story of this movie. Rest of you who have not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to the channel quickly and set the bell icon next to the subscribe button to all. So the Fantastic Four movie starts from another world of the Marvel multiverse whose name is Earth 8-8. And on this Earth 8-8, there are neither Avengers nor X-Men nor Inhumans. If there is anyone in this world, then it is the Fantastic Four, which means the team of Fantastic Four is the only superhero team in this entire world. Along with this, the timeline of this world is from the year 1960. Now, as the movie starts, we see the building of Fantastic Four inside Earth 8-8, whose name is Baxter Building, and it is in Manhattan, New York. And a single building named Baxter Building is the home of the members of the Fantastic Four team, and is also their base, and this building is also Reed Richards' laboratory. Now, inside this building, we first see Reed Richards and his wife, Sue Storm, from the Fantastic Four team. But here we notice that Reed Richards is very nervous at this time, and that is because his wife, i.e. Sue Storm, is testing her pregnancy at this time. But then the next moment, Sue Storm comes straight to Reed and tells him that her pregnancy test is positive. That means Sue Storm is pregnant. Now, knowing this, Reed Richards becomes very happy. Along with this, here we also come to know that the reason why Reed Richards and Sue Storm are so happy to know this is because they had been married for many years, but till date, they had not had any baby. But today, after so many years, both of them are very happy to hear the news of the baby. But friends, now after this, the scene shifts and we directly see a show. A show that was based on Fantastic Four, and hence the members of Fantastic Four were invited here. That's why all four members of the team come to this show. Now basically in this show, all the four members of the Fantastic Four are respected. And during this, many things are told about these four members of the team, and hence through the things told here, we get to know the story of the Fantastic Four. We know that it's been 4 years since the members of the Fantastic Four got their powers. But all this started 4 years ago by going on a space mission. We know that Reed Richards, his wife Sue Storm's brother Johnny Storm, and their friend Bon Graham, all four of them are astronauts. And among these four astronauts, Reed Richards is the smartest man in this entire world. And that is why, after studying space, Reed Richards discovered that apart from our world, there are many other worlds in outer space where life exists. And Reed Ridgely had discovered about many of the planets on which there is life. And so Ray Richards, along with his team, which includes his wife, Sue Storm, his brother-in-law Johnny Stump, and his friend Pancream, sets out on a space mission to find another world like our own in outer space. But when this team of four astronauts goes into space, a very big accident happens to all of them. Because the spaceship in which those people had come into space, that spaceship directly collides with a cosmic storm, due to which cosmic radiation enters the bodies of all the four members of the team. And that cosmic radiation changes the DNA of the bodies of all the four members of the team. Although all four of them survived the accident, the changes in their DNA due to radiation create some new powers in their bodies. But all four members of the team get different powers. Reed Richards gets stretching powers. That means their body can stretch as much as they want. They won't do anything to him. Apart from this, Sue Storm gets the powers of becoming invisible, as well as generating and controlling force fields. Along with this, Johnny Storm gets the powers of fire projection, so that he can create, manipulate, and control fire. And finally, Bun Grimm gets the powers of strength, because his entire body becomes tough and hard like stone, and that's why his body acquires amazing strength and powers like Hulk. And then after coming back to these layers, all four of them use their powers and use these powers for the welfare of the world. Additionally, All four of them are also known by new superhero names, like Reed Richards is named Mr. Fantastic, Sue Storm is named Invisible Woman, Johnny Storm is named Human Torch, and finally Bunny Graham is named The Thing. And these four together form their own team, which they name Fantastic Four. And then from that day till today, the team of Fantastic Four has protected the entire world and saved it from all the big and small threats that come upon the world. Now within this story, we also hear many exploits of the Fantastic Four. Like here we know about Moleman, who is the first villain of Fantastic Four in Marvel Comics. And inside the movie also we come to know that after Moleman's attack, the team of Fantastic Four defeated him as well. And after that, when Red Ghost along with his super apps attacked the world, at that time also the team of Fantastic Four defeated him as well. And friends, this Red Ghost and his super apes are also villains of Marvel Comics. Along with all this, we also know that Red Richards is very smart, and that's why the Reeds of this world have discovered the multiverse. Apart from his own universe, he knows about different universes. What's more, this Red Richards also knows about parallel worlds. Apart from this, the Fantastic Four team also has a huge influence on the entire world, because we also see that the members of the Fantastic Four team are also called to the councils of the United Nations, and whatever they say there is heard by the whole world. However, friends, when we see the meetings of all the countries, then we also notice that the name of Lateria is also there. And for those who don't know, Lateria is basically Dr. Doom's country in Marvel Comics. That is, the same country on which Dr. Doom plays his role. And that is why, by seeing the name of Lateria here, it is confirmed that in this world, i.e. Earth 8-8, there is a Lateria country, and the one who rules that country is Dr. Doom. But now, after all these things, the story ends, and with the end of the story, this show also ends. After which, as the show ends, the Fantastic Four team returns home. After returning home, all four of them sit down to have dinner. But then at this time, Red and Sue Storm tell Johnny and Bun that Sustum is pregnant. That means that within a very short time, their baby is going to come into this world. And now that is why Johnny and Bun also become very happy after hearing this. And all four of them celebrate this night together. Now after this, the scene shifts and we see Reed deserts the next day. And here we come to know that the Reed of this world is also working on teleportation, and he has almost achieved teleportation. Now Johnny also comes here to help Reed. After which Reed quickly completes his experiment where he teleports an egg from one place to another, and this time Reed's teleportation is successful, and he teleports the egg and sends it straight 6 feet away. But right after this happens, the lights go out in the whole building. After which Reed Richards understands that he can complete his teleportation, but he will need a lot of electricity to do so, because it is obvious that teleporting a small egg caused the power of an entire building to go off, and hence if an entire human being had to be teleported, then a lot of electricity would be used. But now, friends, after all this, a lot of time has passed. There is peace everywhere in the world, and the members of the Fantasy Four team also live their lives very well. At the same time, in Sue Storm's pregnancy, her delivery time is coming very close, and that is why the family members are happy about the fact that now Sue Storm's delivery is going to happen in a few days. But friends, when everything is fine, then suddenly one night something starts coming towards the world from the sky, and that is why all the people on the ground start looking at that thing. And as far as the Fantastic Four team is concerned, they also come down to see it. After this, as soon as that thing comes near the ground, we come to know that the thing coming fast from the sky is none other than Silver Surfer. And friends, in this movie, we are shown a female Silver Surfer whose name is Shalabal. This Shalabal, i.e. female Silver Surfer, comes straight down and approaches the Fantastic Four team, and she asks them all if they are the protectors of this world. Hearing this, So Stum says yes, and she tells Silver Surfer that they are the protectors of this world. After hearing this, Silver Surfer tells the members of the Fantastic Four team that her name is Silver Surfer, and she has come here with a message from Galactus. She further says that the time of their world is over, and that is why now, after a few days, the Devourers and planets, i.e. Galactus, will come to their planet and will swallow their entire planet, and that is why she has come to tell all the people here that now their end is near. And that is why in this remaining time, they should meet their families and spend time with their loved ones, because after this, they will not get this opportunity again. Now, after saying this, Silver Surfer starts going back from there, but then seeing him, Human Tor goes straight after him, and after reaching space, he grabs his surfboard. But then Silver Surfer turns back and looks at her, and she says something in another language, and after saying that, she flies away from there very fast. After which Johnny Stromby comes straight down and reaches his home. After this, the 4 members of the Fantastic Four gather inside the Bester building and discuss what Silver Surfer told them about Galactus. The Thing tells all the team members that whatever Silver Surfer said cannot be believed, as it is difficult to digest the fact that a person could swallow an entire planet. Obviously, no one can do this, and that is why I don't believe in whatever Silver Surfer said. But here, after listening to Bane, Red Richards says that perhaps everything Silver Surfer said is absolutely true. Reed further tells everyone that he has been keeping an eye on space for a long time, but now he checked again and found that 5 planets are missing from outer space, and the 5 planets he knows about are missing. Apart from these, many other planets will also disappear, and regarding these 5 planets that disappeared in front of Reed, Reed tells the team that these 5 planets were destroyed before disappearing, and now there is nothing in place of these planets. At the same time, he is also getting Silver Surfer's energy signature on these planets. And that's why he can say with certainty that whatever Silver Surfer told him is absolutely true, and there really is someone named Galactus who escapes the planet. Now after this, Red makes a plan in front of the team, and he tells everyone in the plan that now all of them together will have to quickly find Galactus and go to him and stop Galactus from coming near their Earth planet, because if Galactus comes here, then he will swallow their planet too and destroy everything. Now only after this, Reed does research, and he finds another planet where he finds the energy signature of Silver Surfer, and that is why Reed understands that maybe both Silver Surfer and Galactus are present there at this time, and maybe Galactus is preparing to eat that planet as well. However, here the team members ask Johnny why he followed Silver Surfer when he was returning from here, so he tells the team what his last conversation with Silver Surfer was. Hearing this, Johnny tells the team that Silver Surfer told him something in his own language. But what did he mean by that? Johnny could not understand that, but Johnny further says that he will try his best to understand the matter. But after this, Reed along with the team plans that now they will have to go and stop Galactus as soon as possible. And then for this, they wear their spacesuits and sit in the advanced spaceship they have made. After which, he tells the whole world that they are going to stop Galactus. And then after this, without any delay, he heads straight towards Galactus. Now they first come to outer space with their spaceship. And then after coming to outer space, they directly set the location. And then here we see that they use wormholes and travel through them directly at the speed of light. That is, at the same speed at which light travels. And then with the same speed, they quickly come directly to the same planet on which Silver Surfer and Galactus are present at this time. But after coming here, they see that this planet is slowly being destroyed by destroyers, and perhaps there is no doubt that Galactus is behind its destruction. And friends, here we also see Galactus's elemental energy converter, which is basically Galactus's machine that he uses to destroy planets. After which, Galactus easily consumes the planet's energy. But friends, only after the Fantastic Four team arrives here, we see that a light comes out directly from inside this machine of Galactus, and it detects the spaceship of the Fantastic Four. But friends, here we see that this light focuses on the team, as well as on Storm's baby, and it comes to know that along with these 4, a baby has also come here. Now the next moment Silver Surfer comes to them and tells all 4 of them that Galactus wants to meet them, after which she takes all 4 of them to Galactus. And then friends, here we see the first look of Galactus, and from this we come to know how big and dangerous Galactus is. Here Galactus meets the members of the Fantastic Four team and tells everyone about himself. He tells them that billions of years ago, he too was just like them. But then suddenly an accident happened to him, after which his insatiable hunger started, and now to satisfy this hunger he has to swallow planets. But still, his hunger is never satisfied forever. But then after this, the characters ask the team members that why have they come here? Hearing this, Reed Richards tells Galactus that in the near future, Galactus is going to swallow their planet. And that is why they have come here to save their planet. But after listening to him, Galactus tells him that even if you want, you cannot save your planet from me, because you do not have the powers to save your planet. But yes, these powers are in your child. The child that is growing in your wife's womb. Actually, that child is different from all of you. That child is powerful, very, very powerful. But at the same time, he is also hungry, just like me. And that is why your child has the ability to become my heir. He may sit on my throne, and at the same time may your child acquire powers using which he may satisfy my lust forever and set me free from this insatiable hunger. And then after all this, Galactus tells the members of the Fantastic Four team that I want to make a deal with all four of you. If you want me not to eat your planet, then I will not eat your planet. But yes, in return for that, you will have to give me your child. Hearing this, all four members of the Fantastic Four team are shocked, and they do not understand what is so special about their child and why Galactus is sparing their entire world in exchange for their child. But friends, whatever the reason may be, here, Reed Richards and Sue Storm refuse the deal for their child and tell Galactus that they will never give him their child. But then upon hearing this, Galactor becomes forceful and uses his psychic powers to pull Sue Storm towards himself. But then seeing this, Johnny Storm uses his fire powers, and first of all, he sets fire everywhere. Then after that, when Silver Surfer comes to stop him, he even handles Silver Surfer for some time, and then all the members of the team quickly enter their spaceship, and after activating the spaceship, all the four members of the team quickly leave from there. But Galactus sends Silver Surfer after the four of them, after which, friends, we see that their spaceship is traveling at the speed of light. But Silver Surfer is also traveling behind them at the speed of light, and it is right behind their spaceship. But now seeing this, Reed understands that Silver Surfer will not leave them alone like this. And that is why Reed plans that he will trap Silver Surfer in the gravity of a black hole. Now to do this, he asks Bantam to take the spaceship to a nearby black hole. After that, he sees a neutron star nearby, inside which a black hole was slowly being created, and so he asks Red Bun to quickly take the spaceship straight to that neutron star, after which we see that Silver Surfer also pursues them. Then at just the right moment, Red Richards uses his brain and gets his spaceship out of there, but Silver Surfer gets stuck there and is trapped in the gravitational force of the Newton star. And seeing this, Reed tells his team members that now it will take them about a month to get out of here, and that is why their planet will probably be safe for about a month. But friends, now at this time we also come to know that Sue Storm starts having labor pain, and that is why the team members together deliver Sue Storm in the spaceship. After which, immediately after the delivery, Sue Storm takes her baby in her hands and names her son Franklin Richards. But friends, now after all this, the team of Fantastic Four returns back to Earth. But after arriving on Earth, as soon as their ship lands, the moment they get out, all the media people surround them, because this tells the whole world that Galactors is coming to eat their world. And that is why when the Fantastic Four team went to stop Galactors, the whole world had great expectations, and everyone thought that their world's superhero team, that is the Fantastic Four team, would return only after stopping Galactors. And that is why, after coming here, all the press people asked this question to his team that how was their journey and how did they stop Galactors? But here, Reed Richards, after hearing these questions, tells everyone that they have not been able to stop Galactus. Actually, after meeting Galactus, he had put a condition before them that he wanted our child in exchange for leaving our world. But we refused to give him our child, and now that is why he will come after a month and swallow our world. Now after hearing this from Reed, everyone gets very angry, and everyone together starts asking Reed that, why did you not give away your child? In exchange for one of your children, our entire world could have been protected. But friends, from here onwards, Red does not say anything, and he along with his family goes straight to his home, i.e. Bester Building. On the other hand, we see that now a month has passed, and hence Silver Surfer quickly goes to Galactus and tells Galactus that he was unsuccessful in catching them. But Collector tells Silver Surfer that now he needs his child at any cost because that child has immense powers that no one can even imagine, and that is why only that child can free me from my hunger. Now friends, only after this, Galactus and Silver Surfer both together start moving towards Earth, after which Reed Richards also comes to know that Galactus has slowly started coming towards their planet, and that's why now maybe they only have a few days left to save their world. However, at this same time, we also see the world becoming more and more angry about the Fantastic Four. People say negative things to him on TV channels. They call them names on the streets. In fact, a lot of protesters even gather outside their building, and all they want to say to Reed Richards and the Fantastic Four team is that they should give their child to Galactus and save us. But friends, seeing this growing anger, Storm cannot control herself, And hence, she comes straight down the building with her child Franklin and stands in the middle of all the protesters. Only after this, all the news channels go live on So Storm, and then the entire world sees this footage of So Storm. Now here, So Storm tells the whole world that this child is my son. I have a family, and under no circumstances will I put it at stake or sacrifice my child to save this world. But yes, along with this, it is also true that for me and my entire team, you all are our family, and we consider the entire world as our family. And that is why no matter what happens, I am not going to sacrifice you all at all. That's why you all don't worry at all, because together we will not only save my son, but we will save all of you too. And then together, we will defeat the enemy whose name is Galactus, and we will all fight this battle together like a family. And friends, we see that after listening to all this talk of So Storm, the people of the world believe it, and all their anger goes away, and they start supporting the Fantastic Four team. Only after all this, friends, Reed Richards gets this idea that he had successfully achieved teleportation by teleporting the egg, and hence why not teleport his entire world and teleport this entire Earth to some other universe where their world can survive, and if he does this, then they will be saved from Galactus. Now after listening to Reed, all the members of the team support him, and they say yes to his plan. But friends, the biggest minus point in completing Reed Richards' plan is that he needs a lot of electricity to do this teleportation. You all might remember that while teleporting an egg, the lights of an entire building went out. And that is why now, if it is about teleporting an entire planet, then it will require the electricity of the entire world for many days. Apart from this, to complete this teleportation, they will also have to build many bridges across the world. These bridges will basically be teleportation bridges that will work by connecting with each other, and with the help of all these, the Earth will be teleported. And only after this, the Fantastic Four team comes in front of the whole world and tells their plan to the whole world. After which, friends, we see that the whole world supports Fantastic Four. After which, on the request of the Fantastic Four team, the whole world starts building bridges, and as Reed asks everyone to build bridges, all the countries together build such bridges in different locations of the world. Now we see that in just a few days, all the preparations are done, and the entire meaning of this whole thing is teleported to another world solar system. Only after this, on the orders of Reed Reserves, all the bridges across the world are activated. But friends, suddenly we see that all the bridges start breaking. But seeing this, the team does not understand anything. But the next moment, we see that all these bridges are breaking. Rather, it is the Silver Surfer who comes to Earth and destroys all these bridges one by one, so that Reed Richards cannot teleport his Earth to any other solar system. Now after this, Silver Surfer destroys all the bridges across the world in no time. And so the last bridge left now is the bridge outside the Baxter building. That's why she quickly comes to destroy that bridge as well. But then Johnny Stum, the Human Torch, stops him from doing so. And he stops the Silver Surfer and fires a lot of noise at him. Friends, we come to know that all these voices actually belong to the people of the planet Silver Sulfur. And after playing these sounds, Johnny tells Silver Surfer that you must know the sounds of this language. All these sounds are in your language, the language that is spoken on your planet. I have come to know that your real name is Shalabal, and that you too belong to another planet like us. And like every other planet, Galactus came to swallow your planet too. But to save your family and your entire planet, you made a deal with Galactus and became his herald. After which Galactus gave you these cosmic powers, and from then on you started searching planets for Galactus. Planets that were full of energy so that Galactus could swallow them up, and by doing all this you saved your family and your entire planet. But only after this, Johnny makes him hear many more sounds. And after playing these sounds, Johnny tells him that all these voices are of the people of those planets whose people you did not save, but got killed at the hands of Galactus. And now, just like that, you have come here to destroy my planet too. You saved your own planet. But now you want to sacrifice my planet to Galactus. But I will never let that happen because this planet is my home. Now friends, after this we see that Silver Surfer feels very bad after listening to Johnny Stump's words, and he also realizes that all the things he has done till now were wrong. But she further tells Human Tor that Galactus is coming here and he will swallow your planet. At the same time, he will also take away your sister's child. But I will not be able to stop him even if I want to. And that is why I am giving you a chance to escape, so that you can quickly leave this planet with your family. And by doing this, you may not be able to save your planet, but you will definitely save your family and your child. And then friends, after saying this, Silver Surfer goes away from there.